Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you how I use margarine to make rich and flaky pie dough. You are going to love this, so please like this video for me. Subscribe, do well to click on the notification bell, leave a comment and share for me. And so we are going to make use of 4 cups of flour, and I kept it in the freezer for about 1 hour or more. Yes, and so 4 cups and 4 cups is about 1 cup is like 250 grams. Yes, so and I'm going to use 3 of this. One of this is 250 grams. Do you get it? Now you can use 2 for 4 cups, but I'm going to use 3 because we want it to be rich. The milk too, I kept it in the freezer. The margarine too, I kept it in the freezer. And I'm going to use some milk powder, that is non-dairy, my salt solution, and onion paste or grated onion. And so the only thing I didn't freeze was the milk powder and the onion. Apart from that, everything that I'm using, I kept it in the freezer for some time before using it. And so we are adding the margarine to it. We don't want it to melt before we use it. And also when you keep it in the freezer, make sure that before you use it, you remove it from the freezer for about 30 minutes so that you can easily break it this way. Do you get it? And so you see, if it wasn't kept in the freezer, it would have been easy for me to mix it with my hands without trying to break anything. So everything that I'm using, including the bowl, is chilled. Do you get it? Because we don't want to activate the gluten. So you try to chill everything. And I made uses of milk powder, which it is not compulsory. So far as I'm using milk, you can choose to use only the milk without the milk powder, or you can use the milk powder and then add water. But when you are using water, make sure you freeze the water. And you freeze the water, yes, it should be chilled water. And you are not going to use too much water. Do you get it? So I'm using my hands to mix everything together very, very well. Please do well to share this video for me, like and leave a comment. So you can see I've not added the milk, but it's moist. Do you see? Yes, I've not added any liquid ingredients, but it's moist. So we'll add a little bit of the milk to it. Now I didn't add nutmeg. You can add nutmeg to it, and I'm adding a little of my salt solution because the margarine already contains salt, so you can even choose not to add salt to it. Do you get it? And so I'm going to turn this into a more comfortable bowl so that I can mix it very, very well. Okay. And so the milk, we didn't use all because the ingredient was already moist, so you don't need to give it too much liquid. Do you get it? And so try not to knead it. I'm going to add the milk, yes. And so try not to knead it. You don't need this. If you knead it, you are going to activate the gluten. And so just try mixing it with your hands that it will mix, but don't knead it. Do you get it? Okay, so after mixing everything, I'm going to keep it in the freezer again for, let's say, 30 minutes. Not freezer, fridge, refrigerator, not the freezer. Refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay, so this is it after the 30 minutes. So yes, after the 30 minutes, now it's a bit hard. Yes, so after this, I'm going to mold them into the shape, roll and mold them into the shape that I want. So I'm going to use this to do my cutting. I have some flour, my chopping board, and my rolling pin. Okay, so make sure you apply much flour, enough flour on it because it's moist. So if the flour is not enough, when you roll, because it's also rich, when you try to take it, it will break. So I have to take it off and apply more flour on the chopping board. Do you get it? And so you need more flour, and you are going to roll it into the size and the thickness that you want. And with this, because I'm going to make, each pie is going to take 2 rounded shape, And so I didn't roll it too thick. Yes, it wasn't too thick because at the end of the day, each pie is going to be made up of two of the round shapes. Do you get it? And so, yes, so this is how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to use it to get my round shape. Okay, so this is it. This is it, you see. So this is the thickness I went for. Yes, so just place it in a plate with flour in it, and we are going to do another one. And so you try and make sure you don't knead. Just take it and then apply flour and then roll it. Roll it gently. And when you are rolling, to don't roll back and front, back and front. If you watch, you realize that I try to roll it in front, then I'll take it and then roll it back again without rolling up continuously like that. So I'll just take it off and then roll it front, take it off, roll it back, because we don't want to activate the gluten. Yes, we want it to be flaky. Yes. Okay, so we are going to do another one. Please do well to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. Like this video for me, leave a comment and share also, and do well to click on the notification bell. Do you get it? I'll also have a video on how to make pie filling. Yes, the filling, and I'll post the video soon, so do well to check out. So this is it. So I made another batch, the same quantity, for a deep pie dish. I divided it into two, and this is one that I'm rolling. The other one is in the freezer. I'll use it for the upper part. So this one is for the base. So after shaping the size, I'll just roll it on my roller, my pin, yes, and then lift it, and then I'm going to place it in my pie dish or my cake pan. I use the cake pan for this. With the deep pie dish, you have to knead it a bit. I don't need it too much. I'll bring you a full video on it with the filling and everything, so you know it very well. So because it's very deep, I was not able to cover everything at once, so I have to slice some and then place it at a corner wherever there's a space. Then I'll be using my fingers to press it and then smoothen it. Yes, so just fill in every part or every portion of it. Yes. Okay, then after I will use a knife to shape it. Yeah, so after shaping, I realized that one part is a bit flat, so I have to roll some and then apply it there because I want everything to be even. Okay, and so this is it for the deep pie one. Okay, and so this is it for our pie dough or pie crust. Thanks so much for watching. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, like and share this video. Bye bye.